All right, SOBs, I hope you can see me all right. I don't really have the best lighting right now. We're in my backyard. But Gersh and I went out today, and we absolutely killed it on some crappie. So I figured I'd give you guys a little bit of a video of, you know, like how to fillet them, and one of the ways that I cook them up when I catch them. But I do want to give you a warning. I'm going to show you guys how to fillet these fish, so we're going to be cutting into them, stuff like that. If you don't want to see that stuff, I'll put up on the screen like when you can fast forward to, so you can skip past that and just see the cooking and not the filleting. That's up to you. But right here we got 16 fish. I'll angle the camera so you can see everything better, and we're gonna start filleting these suckers up. I'll go over how I do it. I'm not a professional fish filleter. I haven't even filleted a fish yet this year, so I might be a little rusty. You guys can kill me in the comments if you want, that's fine. But let's start getting to this, and we'll show you how. All right guys, a couple things you're gonna need. Nice clean surface. Make sure you clean up your surface before you fillet your fish. You don't want to shove your meat on stuff that is kind of gross and full of bacteria. All right, another thing, sharp fillet knife. I prefer one that bends pretty well. If you can see the flex that this one has. I also like to have a couple rags available. I also like a nice cold frosty beverage. Now I already started this one. If you can see it. First thing I do is I cut right along here, which I already did with this one. And then if you can see, I go right into here along the spine, and you just kind of feel down to the rib cage, and you slowly go all the way down. You can feel the ribs as you go, and you pretty much want to go right along the spine, going down to the ribs until you get to right about here. And at that point there's no ribs left, so you can poke all the way through and just run down the spine all the way. Now I lift up right here, and I slowly, ooh, this guy's still kicking, I just kind of cut along the ribs. Okay, then I take the fillet, didn't do the best job there, and I kind of try to hold the end of the skin here, and I get the knife down in there, kind of run it flat with the skin to try to cut the meat right off of the skin. Alright, there's a fillet. Feel around. I'm covered in scales. That's what you need the rags for. You feel around, see if you feel any bones, but that feels about good. I'll put it in a pile over here, and we will rinse all those off in just a minute. And now we're gonna hit the other side of this guy. Now, I'm not gonna show you guys me doing every single one of these fillets. 16 of them will take a little bit of time, but I'll show you a few. Like I said before, I am no professional filleting person. I mean, I could fillet a fish, and I've filleted quite a few fish in my life, but I'm not the best at it. All right, fillet number 2. Perfect. Throw in the pile, and we'll get on a couple more. Let me get myself a garbage bucket real quick. All right, SOBs, got filleting done. A couple days later now. Didn't have time to cook it earlier, but now we're gonna start cooking. You're gonna need a bowl, a cup of all-purpose flour, an egg, and seasonings of your choice. I like this Slap Your Mama. I believe this was actually recommended by a subscriber last time I did this, but it's delicious. So basically, oh, you're also gonna need beer, whatever you like. I prefer this Flying Fish Brewing Company Hazy Bones for my beer batters. It just gives them a good flavor. So you put the flour in the bowl, crack your egg into it, and you're gonna get yourself a nice fork to mix everything up with. Pop your egg, and then you want to slowly pour in some of your beer. I pour in a little bit, and then this fork isn't going to work enough for me. So, get a whisk, start whisking everything up. You want it to get to a reasonably liquidy consistency. You don't want it too thick. See, that's pretty good. You just want it to come right up your whisk nice and easy like that. It's a pretty good consistency for it. Right. Now I got a little bit of beer to finish up. Next thing is to add some of your seasoning. Now, with beer batters, I always recommend adding more seasoning than you think you need. If you add what you would normally add to other things, it just doesn't really come through as well. So, as you see, I'm adding quite a bit there. It's quite a bit in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then we just mix that on up. I like how it looks in there. Maybe add a little bit more. Whisk all that up. Tiny bit more beer. All right, and there we go. Now our batter is made. Now we're going to want to get our pan full of oil. Get over here, get that started up. Now, what we do is we just add our crappie fillets right on in to this batter. I'm just going to cook up all these fillets. Whoop. Now, in there, you're going to mix around, let them sit in there for a minute, and now we're just going to wait for our oil to heat up. And we'll start slapping everything in there. Alright guys, real important, you want to make sure that your oil is about 350 degrees. You can have oil thermometers. I actually can't find my oil thermometer, so I use a grill thermometer for right now, but it works well enough. Alright, so now that we got it all heated up, we're at roughly 350. I already checked it. We just start laying these fillets right on in there. Here we go. crappie cooked up. Now, I usually chop up some onions and put some onions in this too, but I realized after I started, I actually don't have any onions. So, I'm gonna throw in the store to get those, but we're leaving them out for today. So you're gonna need yourself, I like flour tortillas. You could use whatever you want. I prefer flour. Then sour cream. This is Luigi's Deli around the corner from me makes a wasabi coleslaw, which is delicious. Also need some hot sauce. So, take your sour cream. Give it a mix up here. And then some sour cream all over the tortilla. Now, drop a piece of fish up on there. And some of this wasabi coleslaw, which is amazingly good on fish tacos. Now, these tacos I've done with crappie, yellow perch. I've done it with striper, blackfish. It's really good with almost any fish you could think of. All right, and now just a couple drops of the hot sauce. Like I said, I normally put onions in it, but unfortunately today I don't have any. And you just fold this sucker right on up. And now if there's anything else you like on your tacos, you're more than welcome to put it on there. Salsa, anything like that. I'm not a big salsa person. But sorry if you can hear the dogs are loud, but yeah, nice little fish taco, delicious. Definitely excellent. They're amazing every time. But I hope you guys like this, fillet and cook video. If you guys like it, let me know. Drop a comment down below, and maybe we'll do a couple more. I'll show you some other recipes I use other than just frying them up. But for now, I'm gonna eat my taco, and I'm gonna see you guys later. If you like this video, hit that like button. Drop a comment. Tell me what type of recipe you'd like to see me cook up. Subscribe, you can see all my new stuff coming out. Till next time, guys. Peace.